Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. Joe here for another fan reaction after the Lazio Milan match, which ended 3-1 for Lazio at the Stadio Olimpico. I'm in company of Dave from Milan Club Philly. Dave, it's an honor for me to have you on the channel, of course. Been waiting for a long time for this. So, of course, another bad performance. Really, I don't know. We still haven't picked up a win in this 2015 in the Serie A. So yet again disappointing. I want to touch a bit on the topic of the management because there's been lots of discussions with fans, really on Twitter, Facebook, and so forth. They don't really know who to blame. So my question to you is, who's to blame? The management, Inzaghi, the players? For you, who has the bigger blame, really?
I don't think you can blame Inzaghi 100% for this. I mean, obviously he's got to do the best with what he's given. However, he also doesn't have the experience at this level, which I think is crucial at the top flight in Serie A. I think that until he has some quality players, Milan won't be able to get back up to the level where they have been historically. See, I was just about to say where they should be. But that's the big issue here. You know, everybody talks about where they should be and you know about their history, but they're not doing anything at the moment to really deserve that status anymore.
Yeah, and well said. And really, I think everyone deserves a bit of blame. As you said, Inzaghi, not really the man you should be looking at really when you want to bring in a coach that's supposed to turn this team around some way and that wants to qualify for the Champions League. I just don't see it with these types of players. Really, in all honesty, there's better teams out there that deserve it more than Milan, and we just have to be honest to ourselves and stop thinking delusionally that we can make Champions League this year, because I don't think it's going to happen altogether. But getting back to the game, once again, we start off on the right foot, picking up a goal, then sitting back. Really, what's wrong with this Milan team? Why does the morale always go down after picking up a goal? What do you make of this?
I can't explain it, and we had the same discussion at our meetup this afternoon. You know, they came out firing on all cylinders, and I really thought that they were going to go somewhere with it this time. And just like the past couple of matches, after 20 minutes, after 30 minutes, the intensity just wasn't there anymore. And at that point, I think it's mental. You know, I mean, as soon as Menez scored the goal, what was it? 3 minutes in, 3.5 minutes in. It was. I was waiting for it to just go downhill, and it was an incredible disappointment. They scored too early. I think they came out of the gate playing well, playing with some intensity. I was happy, but something in the back of my mind told me that it was just going to go downhill from there. I think part of it is mental. I think they don't have the excitement that they had probably at the beginning of the season. I have a sinking feeling that there's some stuff that's happening behind the scenes, either with management or within the locker room or something that we don't know about, that's causing this to happen. It's at face value. I mean, I don't understand how a team can just disintegrate on a weekly basis the way they do.
Yeah, well said. And really, it's gonna be just exciting to see where it goes from here. Like, it doesn't. I just want to see how this management, at least, is gonna react to this situation. Of course, the team is supposed to be in the Retiro until the Coppa Italia match is Tuesday, which we will be playing Lazio once again. So, yeah, that's quite exciting, I guess. Hopefully, we don't repeat the same performance as today, but it's really, I want to see where this management is going to go from this. We saw Galliani on the phone during the game. What do you think?
Was it a flip phone?
Probably. He's still back in his nanny days. But
my wife pointed that out. He's on a flip phone. I mean, come on. That just like that's indicative of everything that's happening right now.
Dave, look at it this
off
way.
the flip phone.
Look at it this way. They wanted to sell the bus. You might as well sell your phone. So what can you do about it? But just. What do you think? Will the management actually move towards somewhere in this, at least in this January window, or addressed their issues somewhat in the last few days, which I really doubt. But what do you think?
I don't think there's any quick fix. I think they need to rebuild from the ground up, and it's something, frankly, that they should have started doing a couple years ago. I think they need to commit to a coach. They need to commit to a formation. They need to commit to a style of play. They're constantly adapting. They're constantly changing things out. People are coming in and out of this team in a way that just doesn't allow for any continuity whatsoever. So I think it's really important that they kind of stabilize. Frankly, I don't think they're going to get anything in terms of European football out of this season. So cut your losses now, do what you have to do to build, have a plan, have something for the future, and really just build for the next few years. For me, I don't have a problem if they lose a match. Okay, I can take a loss. What I can't take, though, is when a team plays with no direction, when a team plays with no passion whatsoever. You know, if they at least are trying to accomplish something that's clear and that's communicated to both the fans and to the players themselves, then I can get behind that. But at the moment, for me, they don't have that.
Yeah, it's just the same story game after game, really. Anyways,
Exactly.
yeah, it was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for coming on the show. Great insight as usual. Guys, don't forget to follow him on Twitter at Milan Club Philly. One of the best Milan clubs out there. Really, I can't just wait to get together one of these days, hopefully. Maybe before the season ends or maybe next season. Hopefully times will be better for us. But other than that, Dave, once again, thank you for coming on the show. Hope to see you in the near future again. On these fan reactions. That would be great. So guys, don't forget, follow him at Milan Club Philly on Twitter. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. And as usual, Forza Milan.
Thanks for having me, Gio. Take care.